Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this wonderful world. Welcome to Lunch with Joy. Today we're talking about mastering the integration of AI. And right now, the majority of companies, I believe what's the number, Joy? You know the number, 54%, according to McKinsey. 54% of all companies are concerned because it is too difficult to integrate. And that's one of the reasons that I want to be able to help you, to be able to work with you, to be able to show you what we do, how we do it, and make it easy for you. If your life is easy, then my life is better. And that's what makes me happy. So, what we're going to do is look at what you need to do, how you need to do the step by step, and where it's going to take you. What we are looking at the first thing that we want is we've got to assess where we're currently at. What tech do we have? What is our what is our computers, what does all of our tech look like? Who do we have working with that tech? Do we have anyone that has AI knowledge? Do we have people that are skilled in the development of AI and those particular processes? And that's what you need to be looking at. And I just spotted my glasses, golly gee, and the the frame that is coming off of that is just too scary. But without knowing where you're at, the old adage, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Well, that's the way it's going to be. But you need to know where you are now and where you want to be in the future. And that is actually not as difficult as it sounds. You just need to have people around that are able to do the work for you if you do not have the staff to do it. And you hire somebody like our team, and we come in and we'll make sure everything gets set up quickly and easily. I had a client that yesterday called me and said, "Oh my God, Joy, I'm in trouble. I need to get this landing page. I'm doing this class tomorrow, and I want to be able to sell this." Da, 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 da. And he said, "Can you help me?" I said, "Naturally, I can help you." And within minutes, I had a basic landing page for him, exactly what he wanted, had it up, have it running, and he's now comfortable. He's able to relax the rest of the day because when he does his class tonight, he's going to be able to have people sign up for his class. He'll be able to get the money coming in. And the only thing that I left for him to do was to check the links so that his connection to, I think it's either using PayPal or Stripe, but make sure that the connection to the credit card is working. And that's the only thing that he has to do. And he was so happy with that because I did it quickly, did exactly what he was looking for. He was so happy because it came out exactly like he wanted it, colors and everything else. So it's just a matter of, do you have somebody that knows what they're doing and is going to be able to make things happen for you? And then what you need to do is you need to make sure you have got the right tools. If you're a carpenter and you were coming over to my home and you're going to be putting up this wall, and if you have in your toolbox a hammer and a screwdriver and, yeah, pliers and those things, but this wall is metal, is that hammer and screwdriver going to be of much value to you? No, because you need special tools to put metal on something else, to attach it to something else. it's not gonna be just a basic hammer or a screwdriver. So you need to make sure that the tools that you have are going to do what you want them to do. And that's again, that's and I keep going back to it, but that's the benefit of working with somebody that has already got the system set up. If we've got it set up for you and you come in, you tell us what you want done, and it's yeah, I did like I did last night with this landing page for this client. It was real quick, real easy, set up the got all the automation done and everything else so that he can do the whole thing, and it took me just a very, very short period of time, so it was really easy for me, but he could not figure out what to do, and so it was, "Okay, Joy, I need help. Please help me," and no big deal. Was easy to do. He helps me enough, I help him. I will do that for any of my clients because that's the important part. I want him to be able to be making money, and if he didn't have that page ready to go for tonight's class, he's not gonna make any money, and if he doesn't make money, I'm not happy because he doesn't have the ability to pay the bill, and I want him to be able to pay my bill. So, it's a double win. It's a win for both of us. And you need to know what the tools are and what are they going to do. Do you need to have every possible tool out there? I doubt it. I don't have every possible tool out there. I am excited about the fact that I now can get what are there's I think that I forget the number. I think that they have got 7 or 8 AI platforms combined in this one tool. I keep learning more and more about it, and I thought it was originally only 5, but I think it's now I think I heard up to 8, and it just yeah, I learned more about this tool, and it's just phenomenal, and it's less than it was costing me just to get ChatGPT. So that's cool, but I don't need absolutely everything. I can do with just a little bit and take it from there and go. And the next thing you need to do, number 3, start small. You don't want to start with creating the whole website. That's not where you want to begin. You want to start like this client, just a simple landing page where he can get his students to sign up for his class that he's going to be teaching. And he's doing the master class tonight, and he'll have them sign up for the rest of the sessions. And that way, they will come in, they will know, they're going to find out who he is, find out what he's teaching, how he's teaching it, make sure that they are in agreement with the way he teaches and how he teaches, and they will then be able to take and do what they want to do. And so that's what you wanna start small. You can start with just a simple landing page. This landing page, it is so simple. It has got his logo on it. It has got, uh, 1 line of text, and it has the sales form on it, the checkout order form, and that's all it is. And then the thank you page is just, "Thank you, we'll see you, da 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 da." Check your email. And that's as much as he needed, that was all he wanted because he wanted it to be simple. He doesn't want to be confusing people. And if you make it complicated, the confused mind never buys. And that's if you've got too many options, if you have got too many things there, you've got a confused mind, and that confused mind just doesn't buy. So you need to know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and then from that point, once you get the system working, system running, you then can go on and scale it. You can make it bigger and better and offer more options and just really go for all that it's worth. But you start small. Yeah, and you when you're changing, you only do one change at a time, just one. Because if you change, say the words that I put on his page, and if I took the words off and changed the words, and then also changed the color of the landing page, that's 2 items. When I put both of those out, where are they are people clicking on the new one because of the color, or are they clicking on it because of the words? And you need to know what is causing the increase and causing things to get better or not so much better. And so that's what you need to work with and just keep things moving. Critical piece. Security is one of the biggest concerns everywhere. Every every time I turn around, there is another breach here or there or someplace in the world. And, whether it be Microsoft or whether it be this healthcare group or this company or whatever, there's been a security breach. You need to make sure that your project has the wherewithal and the locks on it to make sure that nobody is going to be getting in there. Like, I don't say nobody, Joy, that it is less likely that you'll have somebody being able to get in there because these crooks they're masters. They figure out anything and everything. So we're never going to be able to outsmart them. We just have to outwork them. And so if we keep things simple, you're probably going to, just by doing that, you're going to have them scratching their head and say, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because it's not complicated. And a lot of your crooks are expecting the complications because that's how people think that they can make it more difficult to get into, is if you make it more complicated. But if you make it more complicated, the crooks are just getting in there quicker and easier, and they find ways to break break the break the break the seal, and we don't want them breaking that seal. So we need to make sure that the security is solid and that the data that we're collecting is compatible with our current systems, with what's going on and how it's working. And so you need to make sure that what you do is going to work with your CRM and all the AI that you're doing and all the other pieces that all fits together. That's one of the reasons that when I created my CRM, when I created RevTurbo, I found something that had just about anything and everything you could possibly think of included in the one package. I did not want 14 different pieces that you had to do a subscription here and a subscription there and a subscription over here. I wanted it to be one thing, and you only have to deal with that one thing. If you're dealing with one thing, it's a whole lot easier. If something goes wrong, you know who to call. Yeah, if something goes wrong with Rev Turbo, you call me. You don't call me. You call the support team. I've got a 24/7 support team, and they are there and they'll help you figure it out. They'll take care of it. They will get you up and running and going faster than I can begin to think about it. I call them to help me. So that's, they're really good. That's why I have them, because I believe in nothing but the best for all of my clients. And that's what I want for you, nothing but the best. And the last piece that we have on this, you want to make sure that your team is trained. That's one of the things that the client this morning was giving me a piece that I really wanna put into. I'm going to start recording short Loom videos and explaining how to do this or that. How do you set this up? How do you set that up? Where is it in the system that you need to set this up? Because things have to be done in a particular order. Because if they're not, it's not gonna work, and you want your system to work for you. You don't want to have to be creating and working that system. You want the system to work for you, not you for the system. So you want to be able to set up the training, do whatever. And I already have extensive pieces on the training, but I'm going to do the shorter pieces that I can just do a quick Loom video, and this is what you do. This you go here, you go here, you go here, this is where it's at, and show them where it is, and it'll make it so much easier. They'll be able to understand because not only will they get the vision, the seeing where I'm at, what I'm doing, but they'll also be able to have the auditory, the hearing. And so I'm double dipping there because not everybody is an auditory learner, not everybody's a visual learner. So, yeah, the kinesthetic, that's not gonna really doesn't come into play here. I can't I'm sure that if I went to one of the professionals, they'd be able to tell me how to make this to bring the kinesthetic in, but, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that one. I'm just gonna do the basics and do the video, record the video so that anybody can see what I'm doing and then know where to make it happen. So, yeah, let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to make sure that I got in here? Oh, yes, there is it, I love the old adages. This is a very, very old one that goes way back to my younger days. And just remember, every big journey always starts with a single step. You need to take that first step. What is that first step doing? What is it going to tell you? Where is it going to get you? And you want to have that detailed and out there and working for you. And so, if nobody's told you yet today that they loved you, let me be the first. I love you because you are you. And that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing this video, and subscribing to our pages because you are the most important person in my life. You are most important. And I will see you tomorrow.